Hello all, welcome to the video. In this video, we are going to learn about review tab option in Excel. Particular section, we are going to cover review tab option in Excel. So whatever topics we have it here are like adding, editing or deleting a comment, protecting or unprotecting a sheet or a worksheet or a workbook, and setting a edit range. So let's get back to the sheet. Again, we'll be using the same sheet as we have said at the first video. I'll just add a new sheet, just move it here and we'll rename it as review tab. Okay, so here you have different options like proofing, or what we call it as a proofing, then accessibility, then insights, language, we have comment section, we have protect section, and this is the new utility which is hiding, which is not quite useful for us. Okay, let's start with the proofing part. So let's say I'm writing my name here. So the first part, it says spelling. So it will check if we are having any spell checks or not. So I just clicked on the spelling and it says spell check complete, you're good to go. So if we have any mistakes in it, so let's say I will say you can see I have given the spelling as Loive. It gives me an option like, so in English dictionary, English US dictionary, it is, this word is not present. So what it gives us an option like, instead of this, did you want to give olive or live or love or olives or blues? So these are the options, suggested options we have it, or this dictionary have it for this particular thing. We can ignore this case, or we can ignore all the cases. Like if we wish, if we say that this particular spelling which we have written is correct, we can say ignore once or ignore all the occurrences of this particular word in this workbook or in this worksheet. If you want, you can add this particular word to the dictionary as well, but this word will be added to the local dictionary of Excel. So every next time you add it, or every next time you write this word, you will not say any spelling mistake or any spelling suggestions for this particular word. But if you type the same thing in some other workbook, on some other machine's workbook, it will again show that error on that other machine. So that's about adding a new word to the dictionary. You can change it, you can change all, or you can have an autocorrect option, the similar options which we have it on WhatsApp or any other chats. We have different options here. So the proofing options, like let's not get into these. We have a separate session where we will be covering all these Excel options together. So let's not worry about this particular thing now. So this is about spell checks. Then we have a workbook statistics, which it says the current sheet, the end of sheet is A4 because the only content we have it in this worksheet is this A range, and the last used cell in this particular worksheet is A4. That's why it says the end of worksheet is A4, and the cells with data is the 3 cells. Formulas, we don't have any. Tables, we don't have any. Sheets on this workbook, entire workbook, we have total 6. Cells with data is 33. We have 33 cells in which we have written data till now. We have 1 table and we have 1 formula. So what all we have in this particular workbook, if we wish to say that, if we wish to see that, we can have a look at it through workbook statistics. So that's about proofing. Next is accessibility. So right now it is not connected to accessibility. As you can see, this accessibility is unavailable because I'm using a old version of Excel workbook. But if you're using Microsoft Office 16, this accessibility check is enabled for that particular thing. Next, a smart lookup. So I just clicked on the smart lookup. It will open up a new tab here. So what it will do is, so whatever cell we have selected here, it will search at the internet and it will give you the options. So Omkar here, so I've written my name, and it searched the Wikipedia about a page where his name is Omkar Kapoor. It's a Bollywood actor, I believe, and We have some more things like more options. So again, this will only be available if you are connected to internet. If you're not connected to internet, this smart lookup will show as blank. Define, we don't have anything defined in this particular workbook or in our Excel sheet for this particular word. So it is showing up that way. Next is similarly for the other thing, you can have a other smart lookup. So I just show you, you can see it. So that's about smart lookup. We'll move to translate in languages. So right now I'm not having any other language added into my my machine. So that's why it is not showing up. So if you have any other languages or any your local languages downloaded, you can download it through by just clicking on this yes option. Like it will give you, it will navigate you to the Microsoft Office link. There you have different languages which you can select, like whichever language you want. And if you just press this translate button on any particular cell, that particular word will be translated to whatever language you have selected for. So that's how translate language is being used. Next is this comment section. So say I have this cell where I have a data as 100. I want to mention that this split up of this 100. So what I will do is I'll just click on this new comment. I'll just select this cell and click on this new comment. Or what I will do is I'll just let's delete this, and I'll just select on this cell, right click on it, and I'll say insert comment. So now you will see this is a username of this machine. So if you have logged in as a username, so if you have given your machine computer as your own name, you can this particular name will be given it here. So I'm just renaming it. So so to whomever I'm sending or I'm forwarding this worksheet, this comment will remain as it is, or unless it is deleted. So that person can just hover over that particular cell and see whose comment it is. So I just take my cursor over here, and I can see, yeah, there's a comment over here. So also you can see there's a red section out here on that particular cell, which it means we have a comment in this particular cell. And we can edit the comment, like one, take my mouse over here, and you can see you can delete that comment, select that particular cell and delete it. Similarly, you can show that comment or you can hide that comment. So if I click on this, and if I say hide that comment will be hidden. If you're editing it, click on this hide comment, that comment will be hidden. If you select this as show all comments, so all the comments which are mentioned in this particular workbook or on this particular worksheet, those comments will be shown. So this is about comment section. Regarding protect section, so you have an option where you can protect a particular worksheet or protect a particular workbook. So protecting a worksheet means you are entering a password for this worksheet. So if you wish that nobody should delete this worksheet or this particular sheet from your workbook, what you can do is you can enter a password for this worksheet. So unless and until that whoever wants to delete it enters the password, that sheet won't be deleted. So let's just say this. So whatever options we have, like select cells lock, select cells unlock. So these are the operations which will be protected on the cells which we have selected or on this particular sheet. Similarly, we have an option for protect workbook. So protect workbook for structure or for Windows. This Windows is not applicable in this moment, so that's why it is disabled here. So protecting workbook for this structure, so nobody can be able to play with the structure of this workbook unless he types the password to it. So this is how we do it. This is one way to get over here. Or what we can do is we can just click on this, right click on the name of the sheet, and you can say a protect sheet. You can type a password and say enter. And you just have to enter the password. Confirmation password is not active. That's it. So this particular sheet is locked now. So you can see we have an option now, unprotect sheet. So unprotect sheet, I'll have to enter the password again, and that sheet is now unprotected. Similarly is the way with protect workbook. So coming to allow edit range. So this is like, say for example, you have a you have a table, and you want that you want any user to input the data onto the table itself and not outside that table. So what you can do is you can enter the range of the table in this particular allow users to edit range, and press protect sheet and enter the password there. So in that particular scene, the user will not be able to edit any other cells apart from the given allowable edit range. So that's how we use this allow edit range. So that's all we have for this review tab. So the next tab will be, or the next section will be covering it is view tab option in Excel. So